A'udhu Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, this is from the Bahria College DHA, and today we are going to study about the class Metric Karachi Board, and subject is English, and chapter number 1, and this is Riyasi. And in the first chapter we got a poem. As you know that the poem name is The Voice of God, and voice of God, it's really sometimes happens that we understand that obviously it's a religious. When we talk about God, when we talk about angels, that means it's religion. So we are here for introduction. In introductions we got about the poem. This poem is written by Louis Ariel Newman, and sometimes we call it Louis I. Newman, and we are here to study about his life. He was born in 1893 in a province of Rhodes Island in America, and he did his BA from the Brown University. After that, he did his MA from the University of Berkeley in 1917. He got his PhD from the Columbia University in 1924. He was a religious writer, and we can judge here that he was appointed as a faculty member of a Jewish institute of religion. He was also a member of an institution and that was about the religion, and it was a Jewish institution. So the religious bent of mind he got from his religious bent of mind. And here we see the textual lines of this poem, The Voice of God. I sought to hear the voice of God. The word sought means seek, and that means that here poet want to say that I want to hear the voice of God. I want to know the voice of God. Where from the voice of God comes, and how can I listen the voice of God? That means that he wanted to be close to God, and he wants to have the blessing of God. And what he thought, let's read. And climb the topmost steeple. He thought that the God lives in a top steeplemost, and God lives in a higher level, in the mountains, in somewhere else. That it even we in our childhood we listen that God lives in seven skies, and God lives in a high place. But what happened, that what the answer he got from the God? But God declared, go down again. But God says, the poet, that go down again. Why you are searching me in topmost in the mountains, or on a or in a sky, or somewhere else? What God says, that I dwell among the people. It's a wonderful line. We can understand it, and we can evaluate. That means the description of these lines. That means here God declared that if you want to know about me, if you want to see my blessing, if you want to judge me, if you want to listen my voice, just I dwell among the people. There are many good people, there are many bad people. So obviously all these peoples live in our society. So we just understand that how the people are, how their behaviors are. And if we want to love of the God, that means that we just to be good towards a human being. And that means that if we love the people, that means that we are loving the God. Even in our religion, in Islam, God says that if you want to see the wonders of God, just look at your existence and your appearance. You can judge the wonders of God from yourself, that how God has created you different from the people of the world. Your facial expressions, your eyes, your nose, your whole face is totally different. Even the thumb, even your thumb is totally different. There are thousands and there are million trillion of the peoples are living in this world, and this mortal world, but they are totally different. So that is the wonder of God. And so now it means that poet just want people. If you want to understand the love of God, that means that God is among the people. Now we are here to understand the central idea. What is the central idea? Oh yeah, if someone wants to be close to God, means we obviously we all want to be close to God and have the blessing of God. He shouldn't aloof himself from the people. That means that you are not supposed to aloof yourself from the people. God loves those who loves people. That means that if you love people, that means that you love God, because people are the representation of God, and we even one every individual have many wonders of God, and God has created all the beautifuls with his beautiful wonders, and God lives among the people. Now it is really clear that here the Lewis R.L. Newman wants to understand us that if you want to love God, love the human being, and don't think that is God is totally different from us. God lives among the people, and I hope so you understood the lecture. And here we come about the home assignment. In a home assignment, learn the difficult words, the words which you do not understand, search out about their meaning, read the poem, and obviously when you read the poem you will get different ideas, and write the summary by understanding it. Write the summary by your own understanding, that how is your understanding, and what is the area of your understanding. So here I end your class. Thank you so much. I hope so you will be fine. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.